There we go. I'm trying to figure this damn thing out. Look here. I live in a small town in Texas. I don't understand what's going on in Baltimore and Missouri and whatever else. Trust me, we got crooked cops around here too that is happy to pull that taser out and scream, "Stop freaking resisting." I was a cop for a short time in the 80s. We treated people with respect until they showed us otherwise, that they didn't want our respect. So we did what we did. I don't understand all this. Where's the love, y'all? Y'all don't understand. Cops get worse punishments than the citizen does. Because you know what that judge says to us? One thing that judges say: you knew better. So then you got to go to prison, lose your family, lose your pension, your job, your freedom. You wind up going to jail in segregation 23 hours a day in ag seg. Because you can't be in Gen Pop. Because you got people there that you know. And trust me, it's not a very good welcoming at Thanksgiving. I'll tell you that right now. Y'all need to chill out. Let the authorities do their investigation. Trust me, cops are hard on cops. If these cops filed up, there won't be a cover-up. Trust me. I was there back during the day of Randy Webster and Joe Compass Torres. Back in 77, 79, something like that. Happened in Houston. The death of Randy Webster. There was nobody screaming, yelling, busting up. People who had nothing to do with it. Y'all tearing people's stuff that has nothing to do with it. Joe Compass Torres got handcuffed by a Houston cop and thrown in Buffalo Bayou. Left to float. Wait a minute. There was that Moody Park riot on May 5th, 1977. Yeah, there was some cars torched on that and some cops hurt. Trust me. I remember that, y'all. Hey, they did retaliate with Joe Compass Torres. But there was no retaliation for Randy Webster, 17-year-old kid from Alvin. Gets a little hot-headed with his daddy. Runs off, runs to Houston, steals a van. Gets into a chase with the cops. He comes out the van with his hands up. The cops grab him, start pistol whipping him. Till one of them had a 45. If anyone out there knows about 45s, let me tell you, you shake them, they gonna pop. And they shot him in the top of the head. What'd they do? Laid a .22 pistol down beside him. Boy come out the van with a gun. We called those throwdowns, insurance policies. It bounced back. That was around, I believe, 78. It finally bounced back around 84. When they found that the gun that was in possession of Randy Webster was actually registered in the property room from a suicide in 1962 and was slated for destruction in 1969. But there wasn't no uprising. There was the people who lied and done it that went to prison. If I'm not mistaken, them cops are still in prison for what they did. From a sergeant to 2 patrol officers. Can you imagine spending 30 years in the prison with people knowing you carried a badge, you took their freedom away? They gonna take your life away. And they're gonna do it slow. I'm talking razor blades and lemon juice. I'm telling you right now, y'all need to stop all this. That mama, oh man, I give her kudos. Beat the shit out the boy. You know, you're out there making a spectacle of the family. And that mama did something about it. I praise that mama to high heaven. But y'all need to chill out. All this death and destruction, y'all are making revelations come true. Come on now, we're trying to dig people out in Nepal. You know, I don't know how many's dead. And then we gotta worry about y'all. Come on, y'all. I've had 17 heart attacks since '08. I've died 7 times. Well, I flatlined 7 times, but y'all get the gist of it. I ain't got much clicking up here. But I know that I'm sitting here disabled and retired and can't never be a cop or a record driver again, which record driving was my first love. I tried copping. I made more money driving a record. And I could say, I'm turned around. I don't need to go there. You know, cops don't have that privilege. Now, I'm not denying that the cops from yesteryear and the cops today are trained totally different. These guys are coming back from Iraq, like my son-in-law / nephew, Andrew Evans, Texas State Trooper. He come from Iraq. They're already shell-shocked. And they're going to treat you like the people over in Iraq. That's where all this is coming down. These guys are coming back PTSD out the wing. And they don't know what they're doing as cops. They're using their soldiering techniques as cops. You know what I did? I graduated high school. Sorry about that. I graduated high school. And I went to work at the police department right after. I didn't go to the military. I had a chance to go to the Marines. My knees wouldn't let me. But come on now. Ain't there enough death and destruction in the other part of the world? Come on, let the law do what they gotta do. Trust me, these old boys gonna be punished. Because old people like me, old investigators like me, looks at them and goes, we know what you did. We did it back in the 80s. They can't get away with it today. Let justice do its part. Don't try to do justice part. Y'all are not educated enough to try to be barroom lawyers and try to take justice into your own hands. Like the Lord tells you, don't do my work for me. I will handle it. Let the Lord handle it. My oh my, He sure has a way of arranging things. You know, I'm sitting here retired watching TV, CNN, ID, Discovery ID. I'm watching all this stuff. And God almighty, y'all just out of control. Everybody's out of control. Cops are out of control, and the citizens are out of control. I'm gonna get me a water. I'm on my soapbox and drying my damn mouth out. Let's worry about Nepal. Let the federal government worry about them cops as to what happened to that old boy. Y'all gotta understand, I gotta worry about it too. I'm a white man with a defibrillator in my chest. What happens if one of them rookies or one of them PSID, whatever the hell that is? Trust me, I've seen more than stuff. I've seen bodies twisted in ways people can't imagine. I've seen skull blowed apart. I've seen a brain sitting in the front seat. Now, you want to see some PTSD or whatever you call that crap? Come walk a mile in my mind. 'Cause I spent 36 years out on them streets. And a lot of cops know me. They know me by Woody. I'm old Woody. But I fell in love with record driving. So, pretty much, I decided to go outside and look in. Cops have a front row seat to the greatest show on earth. Wreckers have third row seat middle. Firemen are right behind the popo. But we all up close and personal with death, destruction, mistakes. The Academy don't show you how not to care when you make a mistake. November 29th, 1987, I made a big mistake. I made a huge mistake. Ended my career. Never be a cop again the rest of my life. I won't get into that. But I'm telling you, these cops, they're going to get their just due. You can guarantee it one way or the other. Because the man upstairs knows exactly what happened. He watches all, sees all, and he knows what y'all are doing too. And he ain't too happy about that. Let me tell you something. God don't like ugly. And he hates pretty even more. So keep on trying to do God's job. Let me tell you what he's going to do. He's going to go, let me show you a trick. Boom! Everybody going. Remember Noah? Back in the day, Ike didn't have shit on that hurricane. He did it then. Trust me, he'll do it again. Look at Nepal. Look at Nepal. And y'all doing it to your own darn city. And if I'm not mistaken, Baltimore been there for a good minute. And y'all are destroying history. This ain't 1960, whatever, Watts. This is 2015. Wake up, people. Wake the fuck